Are you ready for an unforgettable journey through France? From glamorous Paris to lavender-filled villages. To truly discover France this way, you'll need a trip that's long enough to soak in the experience, but efficient enough not to miss a thing. In this video, we'll walk you through everything, from getting your visa, choosing affordable airlines, to planning an itinerary that covers cities like Paris, Lyon, Nice, and unique experiences like vineyard lunches, riverside strolls along the Seine, and hunting for treasures at Montmartre flea markets. So let's explore what makes France so irresistibly charming. Why you should visit France. Amid the modern pulse of Europe, France stands out as a place that captures hearts on the very first visit, not just for its beauty, but for its uniquely slow and soulful rhythm. One of the first things you must try is a boat ride through the ancient canals of Colmar, a quaint town often called the Little Venice of France. The wooden houses, adorned with flowers, reflect peacefully in the clear water. The serenity is so enveloping that you'll find yourself wanting to linger just a little longer. Everything feels too peaceful to leave. If vibrant cultural events are more your style, don't miss the French Carnival. Held in coastal cities like Nice every February, the streets burst into color. Huge floral floats parade through the avenues. People in masks and flamboyant costumes dance to upbeat music right in the middle of the road. You can easily blend into the crowd, strolling and celebrating like it's a real-life festival. Away from the festivities, you'll find peace in the countryside regions like Provence or Alsace. Lavender fields bloom in summer. Tiny red-roofed villages perch quietly on hillsides. And locals invite you to rustic meals, sometimes just crusty bread, cheese, a bit of wine, and heartfelt stories around the table, with no rush at all. Don't let Paris fool you. The real magic of France doesn't even begin there. Keep watching till part 6 to see why. Best time and season to visit. You don't need to visit every corner of France. Just go during the right season, and you'll understand why people fall deeply in love with this country. Spring, March, May. France awakens from its winter slumber. Parks, squares, and riversides bloom with flowers, from Paris to the Loire countryside. The weather is cool and pleasant, the crowds are thinner, and it's the perfect time for relaxed walks, scenic photos, and fresh air. Summer, June, August. This is when France comes alive. The beaches along the Côte d'Azur are full of visitors, and festivals of music, fireworks, and art happen all around. The sun is out, the days are longer, ideal for beach time, outdoor picnics, and rural exploration. Autumn, September, November. As the leaves change color, France takes on a golden glow, like something from a painting. It's also grape harvest season, perfect for wine tasting in Bordeaux, Champagne, or Alsace. Everything slows down, becomes calmer, and brings a comforting stillness. Winter, December, February. Though cold, winter in France is warmed by sparkling Christmas lights and colorful markets. Head to the Alps for skiing, or stay in and enjoy a cozy fireplace with hot mulled wine while snowflakes fall. Paris is quieter, more romantic, and absolutely delightful. Hey there! Where are you watching this from? What city are you in? Drop a comment to let us know. Your message might seem small, but it's a big motivation for us to keep creating more awesome videos. Thank you so much. We love you. And now, to officially kick off your journey through France, the first thing you'll need is a flight that won't break the bank. Good news. With the right approach, you can save up to 40% on airfare. Let's check out some travel hacks to help you reach France while keeping your wallet happy. What to do after landing in France? Traveling to France is easier than ever, but preparing your documents and flight info in advance will save you from unnecessary hassle. Let's go through the essentials for a smooth and complete trip. Common routes and airlines. From the US, you can fly directly to Paris Charles de Gaulle from major cities like New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, Boston, and Miami. Popular airlines include Air France, Delta, United Airlines, direct flights, reliable service, Virgin Atlantic, Iceland Air, TAP Air Portugal. Usually involve layovers, often cheaper. Ticket booking tips. Book 1-2 months ahead, especially for summer travel. Fly midweek or during late-night, early morning hours for better rates. Watch for promotions from Air France, TAP Air, Norse Atlantic. They often have major discounts early in the season or during holidays. Time it right, and you could save 20–40% on tickets. Tools for cheap flights. Google Flights, Skyscanner. Compare multiple airlines and agents. Search entire months to find the cheapest day to fly. Hopper predicts fare trends and alerts you when prices drop. Trip.com, Traveloka. Useful if you're departing from Asia or planning multiple destinations beyond France. Visa and entry documents. France allows 90-day visa-free travel for U.S. citizens and many other nationalities. If you hold a passport from the U.S., Canada, UK, Australia, New Zealand, South Korea, Japan, Singapore, or EU countries, you can travel to France without a visa for up to 90 days within the Schengen area. Required documents: a passport valid for at least 3 months beyond your intended departure from France, return flight ticket, hotel booking confirmation, or accommodation address, and a basic itinerary if asked. Entry tips for France. From late 2006, U.S. travelers will need to register for ETIAS before entering France. It costs $7 and is valid for 3 years. Approval usually takes minutes, but can take up to 30 days. Immigration at Paris airports is generally smooth, but keep your return ticket and hotel confirmations printed and ready. Financial proof isn't mandatory, but having a credit card or bank statement handy adds peace of mind. Just a few simple steps, and you'll find yourself in the land of fresh baguettes, wine, and cobbled streets. Take a deep breath. Your French adventure is officially on. Coming up next, essential tips for your first moments in France. Without a little prep, you might waste money, lose time, or feel overwhelmed in a foreign place right from the very start. Recommended itinerary and accommodation. The moment you land in beautiful France, don't rush headfirst into your itinerary just yet. Take a few minutes to take care of some small but crucial details from this travel checklist. It'll make your trip smoother, more budget-friendly, and more enjoyable right from the start. Get a 4G SIM card or rent pocket Wi-Fi. You can easily purchase a SIM card right at Charles de Gaulle, CDG, or Orly airports at kiosks like Relay, Orange, or SFR. Suggested options: Orange Holiday. Europe, 20 GB data plus unlimited calls/texts for 14 days, about $43.59. Bouygues. Telecom, 30 GB data for 30 days, around $43.45. If your phone supports eSIM, install one in advance using apps like AirAlo or SIM Options to save time and skip physical SIMs. Exchange a small amount of cash. France uses the euro, EUR. Although international cards are widely accepted, it's smart to have some cash on hand, about $55 to $110, for metro tickets, small local eateries, or grabbing a baguette at a street vendor. Exchange rates at the airport are high, so just change enough for the first 1-2 days. You'll find plenty of ATMs in city centers with more favorable rates. Download useful apps. Once in France, especially Paris, you'll want to install Citymapper or Move It for real-time public transit info. These apps are super easy to use and prevent getting lost. For ride-hailing, Uber, Bolt, or Free Now are popular and reasonably priced. If using a Navigo Pass for public transit, you can even reload it directly in the app. It's convenient and saves time. Transport from the airport. From Charles de Gaulle Airport, CDG, the largest airport in Paris, about 25 km from the city center. RERB, train, direct to central hubs like Gare du Nord and Châtelet. Takes 30-35 minutes, costs $12 to $13. Great if you travel light and want a fast, cheap option. Russie Bus, direct to the Opera District. Comfortable ride, no transfers needed. Costs $14 to $16. Travel time around 1 hour. Official taxi, fixed rates $60 left bank or $67 right bank. Get one at the official taxi stand, no haggling needed. Uber/Bolt. Book via the app. Prices range from $49 to $70 depending on time. Convenient if you're used to ride-sharing apps. A few safety tips just for you. Avoid unofficial drivers or anyone offering taxi services just outside the airport doors. Stick to official taxis or trusted apps only. Keep your bag and phone close, especially at train stations or tourist-heavy areas. In Paris, areas like Gare du Nord or Chateau Rouge can be sketchy at night. Be cautious if traveling alone. Do you love the fast pace of modern life and delicious food? Or are you more drawn to peaceful nature and quiet moments? If France is on your dream list, don't miss the next section. We'll share a sample itinerary from glamorous Paris to the serene charm of Provence and the breezy coast of Nice, plus places to stay that are absolutely worth trying. Must-visit places and unforgettable experiences. In France, where you stay isn't just about a place to sleep. It's a core part of the cultural experience and the French way of life. Each region offers its own unique French flavor, whether it's the elegance of Paris, the tranquility of Provence, or the sun-kissed energy of Nice. Let's explore a few suggestions tailored to different travel styles. 7-day France travel itinerary. Day 1 to 2, Paris, Eiffel Tower, Louvre, Montmartre, Seine River, Café Culture. Day 3, Versailles or Giverny, Palace Gardens or Monet's Home and Gardens. Day 4, Paris, Lyon. Explore Vieux Lyon, Old Town. Dine at a local bistro. Day 5 to 6, Lyon, Provence. Visit Gord's Village, lavender fields, farmers markets. Day 7, Provence, Marseille. Vieux Port, Old Port, Calanques Bay, seaside seafood. Day 1-2, Paris, Eiffel Tower, Louvre, Montmartre, early cafes, Seine River. Your first day in Paris should begin right at the foot of the Eiffel Tower, where the early sunlight glimmers through the iron frames, making you want to pause for a while. Then stroll along the Seine, grab a buttery croissant from a nearby bakery, and walk slowly by the water. Everything feels strangely peaceful. At noon, stop by a small eatery on Rue Claire and try duck confit or apple tart. Add a glass of red wine and you'll feel like time slows down in the heart of Paris. In the afternoon, don't miss the Louvre. Even if you're not a big art fan, standing in front of the Mona Lisa or the Venus de Milo will leave a lasting impression. For dinner, head to Le Coupe Chaud, a charming candlelit restaurant where foie gras and rich onion soup bring warmth to the soul. Later, hop on a Seine River cruise, watch the Eiffel Tower sparkle from a distance, and let this city quietly etch itself into your memory. The next morning, start your day like a true Parisian, sipping a café crème at a terrace in the Marais or Saint-Germain-des-Prés, paired with a pain au chocolat, watching the slow rhythm of city life pass by. Be sure to visit Café de Flore, a classic Parisian café. Order a warm goat cheese salad, some toasted bread, and a chilled glass of rosé. Sit outdoors and soak in the quiet bustle of the streets. Next, explore Montmartre, the poetic hill of artists. Stop by Sacré-Cœur, stroll through cobblestone alleys, and grab a hot banana chocolate crepe from a nearby cart. For those wanting to see the Eiffel Tower from bed, Pullman Paris Tour Eiffel, $350 night, offers modern rooms with incredible views, perfect for a romantic evening. For a quieter, artsy, and more intimate stay, Maison Souquet, $290 night, is a cozy, classic gem ideal for couples or solo travelers who love a touch of Parisian charm. Day 3, Versailles or Giverny, royal grandeur or an artistic garden escape. After vibrant days in Paris, it's time to slow down and step into a fairy tale. If you're drawn to regal splendor, head to Versailles, once the seat of French power. The palace will awe you with its grand architecture, the glittering hall of mirrors, and perfectly symmetrical gardens that seem shaped by master artisans themselves. Prefer something more peaceful and nature-filled? Then Giverny will win your heart at first sight. The home of painter Claude Monet is a simple, flower-covered haven. Water lilies, a quaint arched bridge, and bursting blooms make it feel like you've stepped inside one of his paintings. Everything is so calm, you'll want to linger without doing anything at all. Return to Paris in the evening and dine at Chez Janou, a cozy French spot loved by locals, famous for its cassoulet, slow-cooked white beans with sausage and duck, hearty and satisfying. For a charming and affordable stay in central Paris, consider Hotel Jeanne d'Arc, £30 night. This quaint vintage-style hotel sits in the quiet Marais district, perfect for relaxing walks or spontaneous Seine strolls. Day 4. Lyon. A city of flavor and cobblestone secrets. Welcome to Lyon, where even stepping off the train feels like stepping into a kitchen. Known as the gastronomic capital of France, Lyon is a city where nearly every bite is a delight. Stroll through Vieux Lyon, the old town with ancient cobbled alleys, hidden traboules, secret passageways, old churches, and artisan shops. There's no need for a tight schedule. Lyon tells its story slowly as you wander. For food, choose a small bouchon, a typical Lyonnais restaurant. Here you'll find local specialties like saucisson, quiche, salade lyonnaise, and hearty stews. It's a humble but unforgettable meal. As evening settles, head back to rest. For a romantic, elegant experience, stay at Cour de Loge, a 5-star hotel in the Old Town, with lavish decor and rich history. $300 night. Prefer something more modern and affordable? Try Mob Hotel. Vibrant, youthful, and creative, with a garden and co-working spaces. $120 night. Day 5-6. Provence. Sunshine, lavender, and countryside charm. Leave behind the urban buzz and step into Provence, where soft winds, golden light, and the gentle scent of lavender fill the air. Life moves slowly here. You'll breathe easier and want to stay longer. Start by exploring Gourds, a stone village nestled on a hillside with stacked rooftops that look like a painting. At sunset, dine at La Trinquette, enjoying a vegetable tart and a chilled rosé while watching the valley bathed in golden light. Pure Provence. In summer, Provence blooms purple with lavender fields in Valençol and Sceaux, releasing a sweet fragrance you'll never forget. The next morning, don't miss the local farmers markets, perfect for sampling wines, honey, cheeses, and crunchy fresh bread. Even a small basket carries the taste of southern France. At lunch, stop by a roadside bistro and try ratatouille or slow-cooked lamb with vegetables. Simple, yet deeply flavorful. Spend the afternoon wandering ancient villages like Roussillon, where red ochre buildings glow under the afternoon sun. For dinner, find a small, candle-lit restaurant, order a Luberon wine, and sit under the open sky as the Provence night breeze gently closes your day. For accommodation, Le Jardin de Gourdes offers quiet gardens and elegant rooms, $200 night. Perfect for lovers of calm. Want something more upscale? La Bastide de Marie, nestled in a vineyard with classic interiors and candlelit dinners, is an unforgettable retreat. $350 night. Day 7. Marseille. Dive into the Mediterranean spirit. On your final day, arrive where the sea wind is strong and life is vivid. Marseille, France's largest port city. Begin your morning at the Vieux Port, where boats rock gently on turquoise waters. Life here is busy, but never rushed. Sip your coffee while soaking in the sights. At lunch, indulge in a true Marseille seafood feast. Try bouillabaisse, a rich local fish stew, and end your journey with the bold taste of the Mediterranean. In the afternoon, if the weather is nice, swim at Prado Beach or hop on a boat to explore the Calanques with dazzling white cliffs and crystal-clear waters, a natural masterpiece of the Mediterranean. Before you leave, grab some souvenirs near Prado Beach, and then head back to Novotel Marseille Center Prado Velodrome for a light meal and some rest before your flight the next day. Recommended apps for booking your stay: Booking.com. Easy to use, wide selection from budget to luxury, often free cancellation. Airbnb, great for groups, or if you want to live like a local. Agoda often offers good deals, especially outside of Paris, e.g. Nice, Marseille. There are still countless amazing tours we haven't covered in this video. Leave a comment below and tell us where you'd love to explore. We'll make a dedicated, detailed video just for you. Someone once said, "I came to France for the Eiffel Tower, but I stayed for all the things no postcard ever mentioned." It may sound odd, but France's most beautiful side lies in the unexpected. From a quiet night on a boat under Parisian lights, to a morning market stroll in Provence scented with fresh bread. And in the next part, we'll take you even deeper into those moments that make you whisper, "I wish I could stay just a little longer." If you're unsure where to begin your adventure through France, this travel documentary will guide you through the most priceless experiences, easily felt, deeply loved, and sure to leave you with memories that last forever. Sign a river cruise. See the Eiffel Tower at night. If there's one moment you'll never forget in Paris, it's drifting along the Seine as the city lights up. The Eiffel Tower glows brightly, reflecting on the shimmering water, and old stone bridges slowly emerge, just like in the movies. There's no rush. Just sit back, let the breeze play with your hair, and watch Paris glide by under the gentle glow of its lights. Romantic, peaceful, pure Paris, and purely unforgettable. Climb the Eiffel Tower. View the city from above. You've seen the Eiffel Tower in photos and films, but nothing compares to the real feeling of standing at the top. The wind brushing your face and all of Paris spread out below. Every direction is stunning. The winding Seine, rooftops stacked like a painting, Montparnasse in the distance. If you catch it at sunset, the warm glow across the city will make you sigh and say, "This is Paris, for real." After the quiet awe of Paris, it's time to see France in a more vivid, emotional way, through its colorful, soul-stirring festivals. Bastille Day, French National Day, July 14th. If you're in Paris on this day, you'll feel the whole city come alive with celebration. In the morning, the Champs-Élysées hosts a grand military parade, with planes streaking tricolor smoke across the sky. At night, the Eiffel Tower bursts into a spectacular fireworks show. Thousands of locals spread out picnic blankets along the Seine, raising glasses of wine and singing along to beloved songs. A day when all of Paris beams with pride and joy. Lion Festival of Lights, December. In late December, Lyon transforms into a dazzling fairy tale city. For 4 nights, radiant lights illuminate plazas, churches, and streets. Every corner shines with jaw-dropping brilliance. Historic buildings become colorful canvases for light shows, music fills the air, and dancing lights delight at every turn. Holding a warm cup of mulled wine, walking, laughing with friends. The atmosphere is both cozy and thrilling, full of that French festive spirit. After the vibrant days of festivals, your journey through France slows down. Now it's time to taste, create, and live like a local in the most poetic way. Vineyard tour and wine tasting in Bordeaux. To understand France through flavor, start in Bordeaux, where wine is more than a drink. It's a story told through sunshine, soil, and time. Wander through endless green vineyards, each grape cluster whispering secrets of the land. Then sip a bold red, paired with cheese and crusty bread, and you'll taste the art of French living, elegant, deliberate, and beautifully slow. Learn to bake French pastries in Paris. Spend a morning in a cozy Paris kitchen, learning to make buttery croissants, colorful macarons, or fragrant apple tarts with simple ingredients. As you knead dough, sip coffee, and chat with a local chef, you'll realize every step is part of the French art de vivre. It's a sweet, warm, and heartening experience that'll make you fall for Paris in your own special way. And to wrap up a perfect day, nothing beats dining the French way. Outdoors, under the sky, with a dish that speaks of soul. Dine al fresco in Nice. As the sun sets, seaside restaurants light up, creating a setting that's both romantic and cozy. Sitting at a small table with a plate of fresh seafood, a chilled glass of white wine, and the sound of gentle waves in the background. It's all so effortless, yet so captivating. In that moment, you'll understand why, for generations, artists, writers, and beauty lovers have been drawn to Nice, to pause, to breathe, to simply enjoy. Morning Farmers Market in Provence. A day in Provence begins with a stroll through a colorful, fragrant market. Stalls overflow with cheeses, olives, crusty breads, and fruit jams. All fresh, all made with love. Wander at your own pace, taste a few samples, chat with the friendly vendors. It may seem simple, but it's enough to make you feel like you're living as a true French local. Have a destination in mind, but don't know where to begin? Drop its name in the comments. We'll create a custom itinerary, budget plan, and an entire vlog episode just for you. Who knows? Your dream journey might be our next video. Thanks again. We love you tons. Dreaming of France but worried it's too expensive? The truth is, traveling to France doesn't have to be fancy. With the right choices, you can have a high-quality trip that fits your budget. Let's head into the next section to break it down. Estimated travel costs, USD. Traveling to France doesn't have to be expensive. It all comes down to how you choose to experience it, whether in the big cities or the peaceful countryside. In this travel vlog, we've compiled a reference budget for one person per day, depending on your preferred travel style. Estimated daily costs for one person travel style. Daily costs suggested for budget $70, $130. Backpackers, solo explorers, mid-range, $150, $220. Couples, groups, laid-back travel. Luxury, $300, $400 plus. Honeymoons, premium vacations. Traveling in France doesn't have to break the bank. With a $70, $130 day budget, you can stay in hostels, eat street baguettes, use the metro, and explore free or discounted sites like free museum entry on the first Sunday of the month. Around $200 day gets you a centrally located hotel, French bistro dinners, museum tickets, and the occasional riverside cafe break. Want a luxurious escape? With $400 plus day, you can enjoy boutique hotels, Michelin-starred meals, private cruises, or a French pastry-making class. In summary, with $700 to $1,500, you can enjoy a week-long French experience that's rich in culture and packed with unforgettable, elegant moments, just the way France is meant to be. Traveling in France isn't just about sightseeing and delicious food. It's about embracing the refined pace of life and how the French savor every moment. To make your trip smoother, keep these simple yet effective tips in mind. What to do? Always greet first. A simple bonjour, daytime, or bonsoir, evening. When entering a shop or cafe goes a long way with the French. Take your time at meals. Eating isn't rushed in France. It's a time to enjoy. Avoid eating while walking. Sit down. Savor it the French way. Greet with la bise when appropriate. Light kisses on both cheeks are a common greeting between close friends. Otherwise, a gentle handshake is fine. What to avoid? Don't enter a store without saying hello. A greeting shows respect. Skip it, and you might get cold service even if you're there for a minute. No line cutting or rushing. Patience and order matter. Wait your turn calmly. Avoid personal questions early on. The French don't typically open up about private matters right away. Keep the conversation light and friendly. With a little grace and awareness, you'll find the French aren't cold at all. They're courteous, thoughtful, and often surprisingly humorous. We've just journeyed across France together, not only through its iconic landmarks, but through the most authentic experiences. Cruising under the Eiffel Tower's lights, sipping coffee at a Parisian sidewalk cafe, enjoying wine in a Bordeaux vineyard, and browsing a morning market in Provence scented with lavender and fresh bread. This vlog is a complete travel guide for anyone planning a trip to France. If you're looking to travel independently, affordably, and like a local, this is the documentary-style video made just for you. If this travel vlog has stirred your wanderlust for France, don't forget to like, share, and comment your dream city, dish, or experience you'd love to try most. Who knows? One day we might run into each other at a cozy cafe in Paris, watch fireworks under the Eiffel Tower, or wander through purple lavender fields in Provence. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the next adventures, where every journey becomes a story worth telling.